Greetings, Earth enthusiasts. If you ever wondered about the incredible perspectives our planet has to offer from high above, you're in the right place. I am Dr. Clive Coetzee, and I'm thrilled to be your guide on this captivating journey into the world of remote sensing. Welcome. And please remember to like, subscribe to, and share this video. Thank you.
In the previous video tutorial 94, we've looked at a second urban or build-up index, which is called the urban index, interestingly enough. As I said, they've, I think, ran out of names for these indexes because there's only so many ways you can describe a single thing. We're looking to identify urban areas or urban structures or build-up. So many words you can. I mean, you can say it's a new, expanded, it's a best, it's a this, it's a that, but ultimately it comes down to an urban or build-up index. So we calculated the urban index. Remember, in my calculation, this is the second index. We have the build-up index, and then we had the urban index. Okay, so we've got those two. Remember the NDBI, normalized difference build-up index. I don't count that. It's just the means to the build-up index. Okay, so we've calculated the urban index. Did it yield satisfactory results? In our little analysis, highly doubtful. Don't think it really works for my region of interest. Now, for your region of interest, it might actually work very nice because your geography of your region of interest might be very different to mine. The less bare soil you have, obviously, the better these results will be. And that's really the key, because what we're doing is try to differentiate, find a measure or find an index where we can effectively differentiate between bare soils on the one hand and urban areas, build-up areas on the other hand. So the next one what we're going to do is called the new build-up index. Okay, so this is a new one, not an old one, it's a new one, tongue-in-cheek, ne? Tongue-in-cheek. Okay, so we've calculated the build-up index, BU. We've calculated the urban index, UR. And now we're going to calculate the so-called new build-up index. Let's go and have a look. The new build-up index, there we sit. It's a shortwave infrared multiplied the red band, divide by the near infrared band. So here we're doing actually 3 bands. We're using 3 bands. And it's the first time that we're using the red band. The previous ones, the urban index, only the shortwave for the near infrared, and the build-up index, where's that one now? Build-up index, this one here, we use the NDBI, and the NDBI uses, where's normalized difference, build-up index, shortwave for near infrared. Okay, so this is now the first time that we're employing the red index of the red band. New build-up index, the red band. So let's maybe, by including the red band, maybe it yields better results. Who knows? Who knows? Only time will tell. Okay, so we go to our trusted Earth engine, and here we now declare 3 bands. We declare our shortwave infrared band 1, which is 11. Let's just go make sure. Okay, shortwave infrared 1. Okay, and that's band 11. Don't believe me. Band 11. There we go. Shortwave infrared. Okay, so we declare that one. We declare our near infrared and the red band. Red band is B4, band 4. So let's have a look and see. Confirm. There's red band 4. Okay, so they are declared, and now it's simply the short inf multiplied by red divide by the near infrared. Remember, I first multiply. So remember your BODMAS, brackets first, and then you divide. Okay, so short infrared, multiply the red, divide by the near infrared. Let's confirm. Multiply by the red, divide by near infrared. Okay, so we are sorted, and we call it the near NBI, new build-up build index. I'm just going to use build-up, near build-up index. Okay, now we've only basically created the index. We generated a minimum and maximum value and a color scheme, very basic, and we add it. Let's see how it looks. There it is. Again, I think it's going to be all over the place. As usual, again, I guess you know now what to do. Guess you believe that you know what to do. First of all, we need to improve our minimum max values. We need to improve our minimum max values. Okay, so let's quickly copy and paste our min max calculations. Let's add that in. Sorry, add that in at the right place. Let's make more space here. Let's add it in. It's going to be NBI. 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 Okay, and let's just change them as well. So they all refer to the new build-up index. There we go, and there we go there. Okay, so let's run it. New build index. I just want to confirm all my stuff is right. Always confirm, blah, 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 minimum. Okay, let's run it. Let's go back to my code. Okay, there's a new build-up index. Okay, so let's go and have a look and see. Not going to worry about the color scheme now. We're not interested. No, okay, that's still BU. Okay, so it's further down. No, it's up there. New build index. I have a look and see. New build index. New build index. That one there. New build index 2004. Okay. There's the minimum value is 43. So you can make that 43. And the maximum value is, geez, like it's 489. So let's leave that at 500. Okay, 43, 500. No, let's leave it at 500. Okay, so remember, let's have a look at it again. How does that look? That's how. Yeah, let's delete all these other ones. Just to give you an indication of the pre-image, how that looks. And we're going to run it, and hopefully there will be a significant improvement by just improving on the minimum maximum value. You can see this is how it looks. Except for all the blue, the green seems to be proper, the red seems to be proper, but the urban areas are not indicated as well. Okay, so it's mental mode of this. Let's run it. Okay, so let's go back to my code. Okay, there's the new build-up index. We can minimize that. Let's have a look and see how that looks now. New build-up index, there it sits. Let's unselect all these ones. Ah, come on. I hate it when it does that. Let's see how it looks now. Not much of an improvement. It does look different, but it's not much of an improvement. Okay, so again, now it's fine-tuning in terms of the colors. Now we've got the minimum and the maximum value. Now it's on the color scheme. So you see in this case it's green, so it's lying there. So let's have a look, and I'm using my inspector, going to click on a specific area, and let's see what that value is. And then we're going to build it around that specific value. Okay, it's the new build index. There we go. 2024, so it's 348. 348. Okay, and let's click on this area. So remember that value, 348. Let's click on that red value there. Let's have a look and see what that comes out as. So it does take a bit of time. It's there we go, 505. Okay, so we're going to look at the let's say 400 to 400 to 500. Okay, so let's see if we can get that code. Okay, so I'm going to copy and paste the threshold there. I'm going to copy it. And we're going to paste it there. Then we just need to change all our ones. It's NBI. So let's change that to NBI, new build up index. And it is NBI. We're going to change the threshold values now. Let's just make sure that all these references are correct. So we're going to say it is new build up index mask. We're going to make that also small letters. Okay, so I'm already there. So that becomes new build up index capital. And this is a new build index small letters. And this is also going to be capital new build up index. Okay, so all my code is ready, all the references ready. Now let's say it's 380 till, let's say 400. So it is less than, make it 450, less than 450, but greater than 380. Before I do that, let's quickly go and have a look at the previous study and see what the numbers look like. Again, with the caveat, this is Landsat. Okay, it's not Sentinel, so obviously it's going to be a difference. But okay, what is the abbreviation? First of all, let's go and have a look and see what the abbreviation is. NBI. Okay, so let's quickly have a look and see what NBI. NBI. You can see the difference. Okay, so that's 0.1, 0.4, 0.05, 0.14. So that's very different to what ours are. Okay, so that's very different. I'm sure my code, my formula is correct. We can add 2 there and add 1 there and then see what it means. Anyway, let's first run it. I'm just maybe it first divide and then multiply. I hope it first multiply and then divide. Shouldn't make a difference, to be very honest. Okay, let's leave it. So less than or equal to 450 and more than equal to 380. Okay, so let's run and see what that looks like. Let's run and see what that looks like. Let's go to our code. Okay, 450, 380. Let's have a look and see. It's called NBI mask. Okay, NBI mask. Let's unselect all these others. That's very irritating. There is a way. I must just figure that out. But there is a way where I can unselect these. They are listed here, but they don't display. There is a way. I'll figure that one out. Internal errors occurred. Request. Where is that request now? What's happening? Why is this giving me a problem? Report error. Oh, this is a minimum value. It's nothing to. Okay, let's rerun it again. Maybe there was a quickly internet issue. Seems like it's all sorted out now. Could be internet issue, connection issue. It could be a couple of reasons that it gave errors, but it seems to be all sorted now. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Okay, so let's have a look and see. So it's between 450 and 380. Whew, there's a lot of red. Way too much red. Let's have a look at our urban area and see none of this area is red. Okay, let's wait for it to, so it only indicates a little bit there. Okay, so let's use our inspector again. Either one of the two is there's a problem. Three to four. Okay, so I think, so let's make that 310 and make this 350. Run and see what happens now. So I've significantly changed the threshold values. Significantly changed the threshold values. I've narrowed the band. Let's see what it says now. And this is unfortunately, as I said, the most scientific that one potentially get is this trial and error situation. As I said, this is the most plausible way, except if any of you have a better option that we can use. NBI mask. Okay, so, oof, that doesn't make things better either. Ooh, this actually makes it much worse. It does improve on the urban side. Let's have a look and see what this value comes up. See if we can change that. Is that new urban internal error? Why is it giving me an internal error the whole time? Hey? New build index. New build index. Run it again. Oh, it's so annoying. So annoying. All I want is the thing to work. I'm not sure whether it's too many of them or what the story is. Whether it's run out of oomph. Okay, so let's click on so there's the threshold. Come on. My sincere apologies. There seems, I don't know whether there's a glitch on the internet, what's going on, but there's definitely all of a sudden a bit of a issue here. Okay, so let's click on this. Remember, we were on that one. I'll click on that one and see. Oh, I hope I'm correct. New build, it's 319. Let's click on this area here. You see, so close these things. They are, bare soil and urban areas are so flippin' close. That's 313, and that was, what was that again? That's 313, and that was 319, I think. So if we make this 314, make this 300. 321. Okay, so let's change it to that. Greater than 300. Okay, so let's throw it again. Open. I think you get the idea by now. Is this better? Is this more optimal? Doubt it. Question then now is starting to arise with me. Is there anyone that actually can do the trick? Or is it just plain, simple, impossible? Is it that the spectral signatures are so close that doesn't matter what combination of bands you're going to use, you're going to run into the same issues again? Well, this is it. Anyhow, okay, so let's see. It indicates a little bit better. You see, you still have all this other sandy areas. Let's have a look and see what this value now looks like. Now the thing is going to take forever. Okay, so let's have a look and see if I click on that portion there. And this is sand, this is bare soil. This is not urban areas, not urban structures. That's for sure. I can show you now. Urban new build up 310. So that's soil. If you don't, let's go and confirm. That's definitely soil. You see, soil. Nothing to do with urban. That is pure soil. Okay, so now let's quickly go to, and here's my urban area. Okay, so if we throw the, see, it does have a little bit of it, but nothing much. In fact, it's also the bare soil that it reflects, not really. So if we click on this, let's see what that value will, urban index. Maybe it's less than 300. Maybe we are playing in the wrong farm, so to speak. 120. That's why we may be totally in the wrong space here. So let's make this 100 and make this 150. 150. And let's see what that looks now. Okay, so we've now totally put this thing upside down. We've changed the numbers in totality. Okay, so we went totally on the extreme, and maybe that's not a bad idea. Maybe that's not a bad idea to turn it upside down, so to speak, to put the cart before the donkeys or the horses, whatever you want to select as your preferred means of transport. Let's see what that looks like. We haven't really played around with the visualization parameters, but I think we understand. There's almost nothing. So that's definitely, let's wait for the black. Now that's definitely not working. That's definitely not working. So I don't know where 120, less than, must be 150, you idiot. 150, less than 150, greater than 100, greater than 100, and make it 100, and less than, you see. I'm blaming the method, I'm blaming the image, I'm blaming the index. Meantime, I'm to blame. I made the stuff up. Easy, so always double check your work. Important lesson. Always double check your work. Always double check your work. Especially when it looks implausible. Then you know, but probably somewhere you made a boo-boo. Maybe somewhere you made a boo-boo. Let's have a look and see. Okay, remember to, look at that. Now everything is red. So that's definitely, okay, definitely. You see, now see how it nicely captures the urban area. It nicely captures the urban area, but fortunately, it's the sand as well. So let's have a look. This is a sandy patch there. So maybe we can refine this a little bit better by either decreasing that or increasing that. Because remember, I want to narrow 137. So let's make this less than 135 and keep that 100. Let's run it. At some point, we're going to strike the jackpot. Or it's just exercise in futility. An exercise that doesn't really have any concrete outcome, except we know how to do it. That's one way, but we would also actually want to see something comes out of this, because we're doing the same thing over and over and over. But as I said, the idea is we're trying to find a method that yields results. And as I said, mine is really on the extreme side. Okay. Oof. So it shows this mountainous area. Shows the mountainous area. So a lot of this red, I think, will be gone, but so is, okay, so wait. Let's just delete that one. Okay, so it still maintains my urban side, and it decreased a little bit of that. But it's gonna be a bit of an uphill battle. Okay, so let's leave it for there. Okay, so urban index, or the new urban index. Oh, what are we doing now? I think I messed up now big time. I changed this values. Oh no, I didn't. I did decrease it here. That's 150. Sorry. Does this one work? Is it better? Is it more effective? More efficient? I'll let you be the judge of it. I doubt it. I don't know. Doesn't look to me much better than the previous one. And again, there's only so much fine tuning you can do. It's like a radio station. If you can't find the radio station, if you're out of reach, no amount of tuning will bring you that radio station. So maybe we just not going to work. But don't despair, we still have more to come. As in those adverts, but wait, there's more. You know, buy one now and get 100 free or something to that effect. There's more, but wait, there's more. And so we're going to look now at the normalized build-up area index. So this is it, area index. No, not normalized difference build-up. This is now a normalized build-up area index. So that's what is our fourth one? This is our fourth one. So let's have a look what that does look. The normalized difference build-up area index. Normalized difference. There we go. Normalized. No, that's not build-up index. Is that it? Normalized difference build-up index. Is that the one? Come on. Normalized build-up area index got 3 bands. Oh, it's got a green one. Normalized build-up area index. There we go. Normalized build-up area. There we go. So it has now green in it. So, and it only focuses on the shortwave and the green. So it's got 3 bands. Shortwave infrared 1, shortwave infrared 2, and green. So this is quite different. It's the first one that uses green. We've seen that the different bands of red, meaning near infrared, the red, shortwave infrared 2, these are typically bands that focuses on the reddy side. Is not very good. So let's try something else. Why not put green in it? As Wakar et al. 2012 suggested, why don't put green in here? Makes sense to some degree to put in green. Anyway, let's have a look. We're going to play around with that one. So that's a normalized. So we've got a shortwave infrared 1 band. We've got a shortwave infrared 2 band. And we've got a green band. And let's see whether that one is a little bit better. Hopefully, what we're doing is we start with the, I don't want to say most useless ones, because what is useless in my case might be absolutely brilliant in your case. Let's say the most inefficient or ineffective one in my particular case, and hopefully we're building up to the better ones. And you'll notice they're not becoming more sophisticated. They're actually just playing with different bands, but they're not becoming more sophisticated. Okay, so thumbs down from my side. Like the previous two, this is a very big thumbs down for my region of interest for this particular year. It might be very different to yours. Also, it might be very different if this was winter. Okay, so thumbs down, big time from my side. Anyway, okay, so you guys know what's coming next. Is the fourth one. No? Fourth one, yeah. We're at the build-up index. We're at the urban index. Then we're at the new build-up index. And now we're going to go to the normalized build-up area. I get confused with these ones. Now we're going to get to the normalized build-up area. So the fourth one in our arsenal. We're starting to bring out the big guns. I hope, I trust. Anyway, Thanks for joining me. Much appreciated. Look forward to having you on board. Thanks for joining me on this journey of exploration. We're gaining, I think, some valuable insights into our world. And I thank you for your support. Thanks for those that have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't liked it, if you haven't forwarded it, then please press those buttons ASAP. The journey must continue. Please join us. Please subscribe. It means the world to me, literally and figuratively. Okay. As I always say, I'll see you on the other side.